All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're back, we apologize. The stream dropped a little bit. I'm sure you can understand. We are streaming from a basement here near downtown Cleveland. It's not the easiest place to do it, so we may run into some Wi-Fi issues. With that said, we're going to keep working on things and make sure we give you guys the best streaming possible.
And Chris, you know how I know Slovenians are tough?
Oh.
We are in a rough neighborhood. I mean, I grew up around here. These sons of bitches are not going anywhere, and if you East Clevelanders think otherwise, you're wrong.
Absolutely, I love that.
So back to the game, bad action in Watilla's Bakery. Watilla's up 8-6. It is a battle here, and there seems to be a little bit of back and forth about what to do. Bad action has the point. Watilla's going for the shot. Very good shot. Connects clean, hits it out. But what does it leave us? We're going Watilla's for a roll, and that's what we're doing here. And it is going to be very nice. It didn't stop quite where he wanted it to be. From this angle, or from your angle, folks, it's going to be a little bit of southeast of that Eppeline. Oh, my God, a great shot by Bad Action.
Triv, he's pumped up.
He is, and that is going to give them 2. So it is now 8-8.
Love to see it. Great bocce being played. Final 8 teams here at the Kurentovanje 2024 bocce tournament at the Slovenian national home. Got 2 heavy hitters battling it out here on court 1.
And Chris, is there anything you'd rather be doing on a Saturday than this?
Truthfully, yes.
Me too. I thought you were going to say.
But this is fun. No, I do love it. It's always great to see the people. It is a long day, though.
I know. But you know what? The other option was you and I could have went to the Super Bowl, and we're not there. So,
right.
Just kidding. The folks at home have to be so confused. But look at the shot here. Oh, my God. That's a bad beat right there by Bad Action. Pino getting unlucky. He's having a rough day. He's fallen a little short on some of his rolls. His shots aren't going his way. And like we said earlier, this is an any given Sunday type of sport. It just depends on who has got the hot hand.
Yeah, typically I always see Pino playing lights out. Billy's going to be just a bit short there.
See what Tribb does. He's getting that little fade into the left side right on your screen, but it's going to be long. It's long. But seems to be a conversation going on, some strategy by Witillans. They have the point, I believe. Sitting here, it's a little tough to tell. I know on your screen it probably looks like red might have the point. But either way, I mean, this is a chance for 3 at bare minimum. Oh, he's going for it. He's trying to knock it out. Frank DeSilla with a great shot. Couldn't stick it, but gets that ball out of there. And now there is a chance for 2 more points here. Watilla's with 1 for sure. A lot of conversation here. I think bad action is we're just waiting to see what kind of damage is going to be done. There is a lot of conversation by Watilas on this end. This could be my lack of experience showing, but my thoughts would be just roll in. Try and get 3 points. I mean, the score, it's a tie game. Everything matters, but if you can get 3 and go up to 11, that is going to open up this window significantly. Chris had to step away for a moment. He would probably have a much better idea of where we're going. Monaco is up, Sharon. They are up. They are on court 2. We can bump over there in just a second and I'll get an idea of the score. Give me one moment.
All right, some chatter here going on the court.
Chris, this is what I was trying to figure out. There's a lot of conversation by Watilas as what to do here. I'm not sure if there was just an argument between the teams or if there's an argument internally. But if I'm Watilas and I have 2 balls left, I'm just trying to roll in and maximize points here. So I'm not quite sure on what the strategy is. Were they thinking hit that red ball?
I'm taking a look. I don't think so. I think I caught the very end of what was going on. It looked like there was some conversations going on between both teams. I'm not exactly sure.
Watilas for a chance at 3. That is going to get there, but is it going to roll too far? Oh, no, it stops in. That is 3 points for Watilas Bakery. A hot favorite here at the Slovenian national home. Court 2, Monaco's up. They are down 3-1 right now, folks.
Yeah, Monaco up, down 3-1 at the moment. They're playing against Doug Carter, James Sauvage. I believe that team's called Upson-Strong. Jim DeFranco and Jason Melorano. Pino getting back on fire here.
And there he is. That's the Pino we know and love. Joey for Watilas Bakery goes for the roll. He's got good speed.
Good ball by Joe. In the meantime, we'll show you what's going on here. I don't know who Monaco up is playing against. I do not know the team name.
Looking good. That's going to tuck right in there, pin high. For Monaco up.
Oh, Upson-Strong. Oh, that guy was on Monaco up. I apologize. I'm terrible. James hits the field goal there.
That is one of the worst feelings in shooting because you are so close to your target, and then it could have hit anything, but it decided to hit nothing.
That's wild. It's the worst, especially when it leaves your hand and you're like, oh, I nailed that baby, and then nope.
Chris, what kind of courts do you prefer to play on? The material on the back end. Oh, bad action with a good shot over there on court 1. It is blowing the field open. Frank DeCillo for Watilas rolling in. That baby's going to be nice.
Favorite court? Probably synthetic now that I've been playing on it a little bit more.
You like when you shoot and it sticks, don't you?
Yeah, it's always a fun moment. Absolutely. Kind of strokes the ego a little bit.
Yeah. So you like shooting and sticking? Yeah, you can see the expression on your face says it all. We know this is a family-friendly stream, folks. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. We thought Chapullo was going to go up there and hit, but he decided not to.
He rolls out uncharacteristically far back, but the score is now 12-8.
The bros will be up next, so I'm going to go use the ladies' room. Joe, keep it going, my man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'll keep it rolling. After this Watilla's game, we will switch over to the Bocce Bros. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to have to learn how to use some of this equipment, but I think I have gotten it down after being here for about 45 minutes. So, Watilla's Bakery, great roll for point. A little long here. Back over to Monacoed up just so we can check it out for you guys. Excuse me. Here we go. This is remarkable. There's so much going on with these, and then they switch these things up. So Monacoed up. Going back here. Field was open. There was a shot that was blown open here. Sorry, I know we're working for game point for Watilla's, and we could have another fantastic look at this. I will go back to Watilla's because this score is just too tight. Here we go. The Polino is all the way in the back wall. You can't see it. It's a small dot, and if we switched angles, you wouldn't be able to see it. Watilla's hits the back wall, sets it right in front of the Polino, making it going to be very difficult to see for Bad Action. They're going to have to try and do the exact same thing. Right now, Watilla's is locked in. I mean, they've gone on a run. It was very close, but Watilla's started to pull away a little bit. Pino walking back there, trying to give some advice for Bad Action. Important to note, folks, both Watilla's and Bad Action are currently undefeated. This is a winner's bracket game. Bad Action with a great shot, making it interesting, staying alive. So you will see one of these groups again. Wow. Bad Action, Watilla's with a shot. It's tough to see from my angle. I'm thinking Bad Action has the point. Folks, if you're out there, give me a shout. We're going to have the Bocce Bros go on next in a little bit. Hoping to hear from you guys. Everybody's having a good time here at the Slovenian National Home. There's the name for this festival. I've read it a million times, but I'm afraid to say it because I'm scared I'm going to butcher the name, and I don't want to disrespect these wonderful hosts that we've had. So Bad Action. There's some deep discussion over there in Court 1. Did the stream freeze? Oh my god, I hope not. And as you guys can hear, there's some excitement going on. I don't want to mess with this too much. Give me one moment, folks. I'm going to have Dante Lovell come over here and help us out here. Sorry, folks.
Thank you for checking.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, folks. We are good.
They didn't restart that one, so that's an old stream.
Yeah, we had an old stream up that confused me. I'm going to keep you guys apprised here. Bad Action with Watilla's Bakery. Bad Action with the roll here. They need the point. Let's see, Bad Action with the roll here. They need the point. Let's see what happens. How'd they end up? Yeah, they look pretty satisfied with that. But Watilla, they have a ball. Bad Action still has a ball. You know what? It always scares me when there's so many feet walking around. Somebody's going to mess up and kick a ball. Murphy's Law is a real thing. I believe in it. If I keep talking about it, it's going to happen. So we're not going to mention that again.
That picture of you guys playing is pretty tight. Yeah, one's these two, two is these two. They're finally in order now.
Yeah. Folks are going for something. So the Polino's in the way back corner there, back left from this angle. And Watilla's needs this to make something happen. I don't think they're going to get it because I think Bad Action was pinned high. So Bad Action, I believe, is still has the point. It's going to take a discussion. And Billy Batters is up for Bad Action. Try and get two. Watilla's is out of balls. They've thrown all four. They made a very valiant effort on that last one. Billy put some steam on it. He's going to use that 45-degree angle. He's going to try and knock them out. Oh, he gets tucked in there. I believe that's in for two, right? I can't tell. It's going to be close. They're still deciding. Some interesting action going down here. I don't know if you guys can see. I have no determination yet. There's no definitive answer of how many points they have. We'll go over to Monacoed Up. They're shooting down here. You can see the Pauline is perfectly in frame. Currently looking like the other team, who I can't remember. Chris? Who is Monacoed Up playing? Do you remember? Ups and Strong. Well, Monacoed Up just rolled in. They have the point currently.
Yeah, two good teams over here on court two as well. Sorry we couldn't bring you guys both games at the same time. Doug Carter hits
what
both.
A shot. Okay.
Goes to the back wall. On the other court, it's a 12-8 ball game.
So that's a score we already had. My question is, somebody just didn't tell us or didn't keep the score. There they go. They're going to fix it right now.
12-9.
Let's go back to that game. It is very tight and two very good teams.
Yeah, we're going to stay right here. Frank DeSilla lines up to shoot that puppy. He hits it clean.
He's been on the money today, folks.
Both balls, Joe, went to the back wall, but it looks like green spun around. It might be green point. We'll see.
Oh, are they gonna bring out the stick? Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's so necessary, but it's so unnecessary when these balls are so far.
Yeah, it stinks when they're that far, but got to get it right, especially when it's a 12-9 ball game.
Yeah, for the winner's bracket, these guys want to carry through. And I did mention to everybody that they are going to see both of these teams again, win or lose.
Yep.
So,
yeah, we're in the final 8 of the bracket currently. This is your winner's bracket. Alessio, how you doing? Yeah, Alessio and Luciano, both BPA guys, we found out recently.
And folks, for those of you who asked, Monacoed up and Upson Strong. The score is 8-4 in favor of Upson Strong. Monacoed up, down by 4. Interesting game over there. Trib for the roll. It's looking good line. Does it have the speed? We are about a foot and a half short over there, but that leaves Bad Action with point. Looking like Joey's going to shoot for Watilla's.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bad Action has 3 balls out there. While at the time, Watilla's, only had 2. You saw Joe shoot that one out, so Pino's going to try and save face here, keep it at game. It's going to go a little deep.
That is a little deep.
They're going to leave it up to the pointer, Jason Melorano, to finish it.
Oh,
out.
no.
Wow.
Oh.
Unlike Jason.
You left the door open and she still didn't come inside. Oh, my God. That Action staying on the board here. It's 12-10. This game has really become something else. We have fantastic games over here. So, for those of you who want to know about Court 2, Upson Strong is up 10-4 still. They went up. All right, Watilla's rolling for point here. Or excuse me, Bad Action rolling for point.
Mikey Chapullo. Big frame for Mike.
And what's interesting, Chris, is he throws from the back wall.
Yeah, he does. In all tournaments, all courts. Mikey taking a look, gives it a stares at it.
You can't do much
Looks
better than
back
that.
at Frank. Frank goes to throw it. Oh.
A rare miss for Frank DeSillo.
Frank calls for another hit. Team's going to talk it over. You know, Joe, I know you're somewhat new to bocce, especially these tournaments. You'll find out when you have 12. Nice shot by Marco. His green ball is going to follow. Woo. Red ball comes behind. Green stays. When you have that 12, right, you get the 12, you need one more point. It's like the hardest point in bocce to get. Pino shoots that out.
Well, that's the point you sweat for. You think about it often, you dream about it all round, and then when it finally gets there, it's like you got to face. It's a monumental mental thing to overcome. Excuse me, that's terrible English and bad grammar, but y'all knew what I was saying. It is the point you wait for the whole game, and then once it's there and knocking on your door, oh, you are just sweating it out.
Yeah, the thing is you can't overthink it. Of course, you know, you want to play your game and be cautious, but you can't overthink some of that. It's a lot of mental. Jason.
Great roll by Watilla's.
All right, Bad Action with 2 balls in hand. Billy batters. Going off the 45-degree.
Oh, is he going to take it? Let's see what happens. And he tucks it right in there. She rang the doorbell, and he gave her a kiss.
All right, Joe's going to have a ball back for Watilla's. Mike Triv has a ball back for Bad Action. 12-10 ball game.
On Court 1. Court 2, it's 11-10. 8-4. Unfortunately, Monaco Up has not been able to get that peg moving, but who knows? They might be able to start something. Oh, look at that.
You guys could see here, red ball is kissing Paulino. So Joe just can't be aggressive on the right-hand side to push Paulino out unless he knows his green's over there. But we'll see. They're still talking about it.
The one thing I noticed, Chris, when it comes to strat, like I said earlier, the talent gap for people that are just, have skill in bocce, but then a team, the conversation about strategy is where the talent gap is most apparent.
Sorry, I missed all that. I'm trying to figure out the cameras.
It's all right. The audience heard it. Frankly, they're the people that sign my paychecks. Just kidding.
All right. Paulino's back right on the wall. Let's see what Joe decides to do.
What is he going to do? Is he it? It's an interesting roll.
About a medium speed ball. He's following it up.
Oh, my God. He is getting close. Everybody is crowding around. We
Wow.
can't see what's going on.
I know you guys can't see that, but Joe did not get point. It stays bad action. However, it's going to be very difficult for Triv to get 2 points here.
Chris, do you just throw off here? I mean, do you have to get the second point?
I'm never a fan of throwing off. There are times where it makes sense. You can walk away with one, fight to live another day. I mean, basically, you want to look at all angles here. What's the best route to take where you can't give up the ball and give up the game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely interesting position.
I'd rather stay alive and have a chance to earn that victory as opposed to giving them the game. He's going to go hard here.
This is interesting. What happened?
Can't get it.
Oh, my God. There's so many bodies I can't see. Well, he got the point. He sacrificed a point to gain a point. So, still alive. It's a 12-11 game.
Yep.
That action is really coming back. And at this point, it is anyone's game. It just takes one mistake. One bad ball, one short roll, one missed throw. And Monaco Up, folks, they're hanging in there. They just got a point back, so it is 11-5.
A big ball for Mike Japolo. He's been pointing pretty well so far.
And he's going deep. There's that signature style all the way from the back wall.
He's gonna follow it up. Does he like it? Not a bad first ball. Not a bad one at all. He's about 2 feet away. They're going to have Jason roll in.
Jason's ball looking really good, but kind of turning left and does not help out. Chris, this is what we were talking about. It's just random things like that, just little things that give your opponent an edge. It'll chip away at you, and then you start getting frustrated. Meanwhile, Watilla's is gonna. I think they're gonna have Joey throw. You can tell Frank DeSillo, captain of this team, he wants the ball in his hand at the last shot.
Joe says, oh, it's hard.
It's fast.
That is fast.
Oh, it connects, and he tucks it in. Little break there, going right to left, and he brings it in play. Watilla's first point. Let's go. It's going to be an interesting game from this point forward. Pino now to roll.
Pino misses to the right. All right, Pino unfortunately missed that one. Triv's going to try and follow it up. He does hit Paulino.
That's the most exciting part about bocce, folks. If you hit the Paulino and relocate that ball, it resets the frame, and there's a lot less in your opponent's hand but your own.
Man, this is a fun game. Marco Orlando goes to shoot, hits back wall on the left-hand side. It's about a foot away from the Pauline.
A little bit behind.
Billy Batters goes to shoot, back wall. Hits
he
left side.
Didn't get the same motion.
And that's it, folks.
Oh, the game is over. With
Game is over. Great game by both teams. Bad action. Crawled back. They did everything they could. Unfortunately, the balls just didn't fall their way. We're going to keep Joe in the booth here unless he has better things to do. Maybe he could call the Monaco game while we're getting ready to play our game.
Yeah, let's switch
See
over.
you guys soon.
The game is still very much alive for Monaco over here. This is what we're looking at. We have kind of a longer, but the Pauline is way back there. So Monaco'd up, down 11-5 to Ups and Strong. Monaco'd up has an opportunity. It's a little too much speed. And we got kind of a interesting situation. A lot of conversation over here. Monaco'd up with one ball left. Ups and Strong has the point. There they go. They're just going to roll straight at it. And that thing is tracking. It is tracking right next to it. Good ball by Monaco'd up, making it interesting, keeping it tight. But I tell you what, folks, Ups and Strong, I think they have two left. All right, folks, well, Ups and Strong talking strategy over there. We'll see what happens. Monaco'd up currently has point. I mean, they are probably 6 inches, maybe less, away from the Polino.
He's only going to get 1 point on that frame. That's going to bring the score to 7-5 Bocce Bros.
Their stream went down. Just wanted to check.
Devils trucking leadoff roller. It looks like he left about 6 feet there. Not a very great point. Let's see if Panico can eat that up. He's going to roll a little heavy there. I am not sure whose point that is. Let's wait for the confirmation on the court.
Sorry, folks, if we had a technical difficulties on the stream. But we're back. They're going to measure. They're going to measure here. See what's going on.
Looks like Panico did get that point there, so Devils Trucking is going to roll in here with their second ball. Devil's Trucking is going to reclaim that point. It's still not a great point. It looks like there's about 3.5 feet to the Paulino. Chris is going to like to hit this.
Chris Lovell, one of the better shooters in this tournament, has been on today. Oh, when he hits a Paulino all the way to the back, giving the Bocce Bros 2 points at the moment.
Yeah, Chris hit and chased it. Unfortunately, the Pauline came off the wall a little bit further than his ball did, but they still have the point.
Keep it going. I'm gonna. Yo, is Art still here?
Devil's Trucking really talking this one over. I think they're deciding if they want to hit that green ball, or if they just want to play it off the back wall to come back to Paulino. And it looks like they elected to hit the back wall to try to get the ball to come off. It did. It didn't come off a crazy amount. It looks like there's still 2.5 feet there, so plenty of room for the Bocce Bros to reclaim that point. And Dante says he wants to try to do the same thing. The rest of the team's going to go ahead and talk about it a little bit. We'll see what they end up deciding on here. As the Bocce Bros talk about things, we'll go ahead and take a look at the court number 2. We have some back wall play here. I'm not sure the team names, unfortunately. Let me see if I can go ahead and get that information. Red is going to roll. Green is going to keep that point. Going back to the Bocce Bros court. Dante tried to pizzle one off the back wall there. It ended up laying on Red, so Red's going to keep that point, bringing out the Bocce Bros' 4th and final ball for the frame. And Kujini does pizzle one successfully off the back wall. They're going to get one green point there for the Bocce Bros. Devil's Trucking's 4th and final ball coming up. The windup in the pitch, just a bit outside. Bocce Bros gain 1 point there. Score is 8-5, Bocce Bros.
Down here. All right, folks, we're back. Cody, I have to say, for as many bodies that have been in this building today here in downtown Cleveland at the Slovenian National House, they do a great job of keeping the soap and paper towel stocked in the restroom. TMI, folks, we're back into the game here. Panico Rolling for point. It looks like good speed, but I've been deceived all day, and that's going to be a little quick.
Yeah, he's going to go by about 4 feet there. Not the ball John and the Bocce Bros were hoping for. Let's see if they can make up for it later in the frame.
Devils Trucking looking like... I have a feeling they're going to measure this.
I believe he's going to be short. I think John's measuring it because he doesn't want to be biased, but I believe Green's in by at least a couple inches there.
Jim, what do we have for the score here? Sorry, we have not adjusted the score. It is Bocce Bros 8 and Devils Trucking 5. There we go. Bocce Bros, Anthony Cugini with a nice roll in. Devils Trucking looking to shoot here. Great hit, but they bump up the Pauline to tuck right in with John Panico's first ball.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, John Panico looks like an all-star with that lead roll there.
Well, let's not give him too much credit. He's still John Panico. No, he's a great bocce player. Devils Trucking, they just went in for a roll. They're going to use the break of the court, and it is going to work out for them. That was a fantastic roll.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff there. Still on that point. There was about 3 inches between the Paulino and that green ball.
This man over here, he's just had a great roll. So they're talking about it down there.
Bocce Bros up a ball in this frame. It looks like they're going to like to try to hit this and shake things up.
Interesting, and it worked out. You can't see it. It's tucked in the back corner. It did not. You know, Chris's facial expression kind of says it all here.
Yeah, Chris hit just about everything there.
It's way back in the corner in the back left, maybe off that back wall by about a foot. Cugini, who I thought rolled already. You know, folks, give me some credit. It's first time broadcasting, but sometimes I get a little confused. So it was Dante that rolled earlier. Cugini still has a ball. They're trying to talk through what's going on. Meanwhile, on court 2, Seoul, who is Alta House's rolling team today, is actually up right now against their opponent 6-2. And Dennis just rolled for a really nice point there. I think they did. Did Cugini just pull it off? I think he did.
Hard to tell from this angle, but the body lane
Yeah, they got 2 out of that, actually. Cugini gave them 2 points. Sorry about that. Panico rolls for point here. He puts the Pauline downfield, or down court, rather. Sends her on her merry way, and then he is going to try and follow up like a long-lost boyfriend chasing after his loved one. And that ball rolls. It's going to look pretty good.
John's trying to dial it in, and it looks like he did.
He started rough today, but he's really made these last couple points count.
He's going to absolutely love that, trying to close this game out. The Bocce Bros need 3 points here down the stretch, 10-5.
And this game it's looking good, but great shot by Devils Trucking, leaving the ball kind of close to Pauline. That's going to give control to Devils Trucking for the point. And Dante Lovell is going to have to try and roll this in. Better known as Tay, a.k.a. Soft Lover Boy. On his OnlyFans, follow him, Soft Lover Boy. And there he goes. He kisses the Pauline and then it just takes it's kind of a nasty roll off to the left, but he's super close. Shot by Devil's Trucking misses.
And yeah, that's a rare miss for this game. These teams have been locked in. I haven't seen many misses. Really good rolling as well. It's just quality bocce on this court.
This is going to be very interesting. Devil's Trucking trying to decide what to do. Cody, they've gone twice. They have 2 balls left, right? Or no? I can't see, but I think 1 ball's tucked back there.
Both teams have used 2 balls, so it's 2-2, no advantage either way. Although Bocce Bros do have the points, so they do have the advantage.
It's the advantage, Bocce Bros. Here we go.
So they're going to try to do some damage control and roll in, see if they can steal that point.
I see exactly what he's trying to do.
Looks like a decent ball. He's going to fall a little short.
Yep.
Yeah, it's way short.
It's very short, giving the... Stevie is going to roll the last ball for Devil's Trucking.
Yeah, this is a big ball for Devil's Trucking. If he doesn't put this close, they can close. Bocce Bros can close the game out on this frame.
And folks, if you can't tell, this is a blue-collar sport. We've had legal seafoods, Devil's Trucking. Occasionally we have produce companies that compete here. I mean, this is a game for the common man who likes to put in a hard day's work and grab a beer, roll the ball. Speaking of some blue-collar work, we have a gentleman here named Mike Pizzuto. Mike is a professional sopressata maker. He has been doing it for the past several years. His family has been in it for a long time. Mike Pizzuto, a member of the Columbus Italian Club. Anthony Cugini to roll and try and get 2 here. It's going to be interesting. Is that going to curl in? It's a little fast.
He's rolling that a little heavy there. He's not going to love that. Bocce Bros keep 1 point, but they missed their chance to close out the game on this frame, so let's see if they can still get 2. And Chris Level's going to clean things up here for the Bocce Bros. That looks to be a little short. Bocce Bros will keep 1 point, but more bocce to come.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting. So Mike Pizzuto is sitting off to my right. He refuses to get on the microphone. I might be able to ask him. Folks, we could get a special, he could jump on here. But he is also very well, knows the Bocce Bros. Does not run in the same circles as them. He pretends to keep his pants on when we're all together. But we'll see what's going on here. As we switch over, Panico had a medium Polino. It's going to be off to the right side of your screen, left-hand side of the court. Good roll. Going to be a little quick. Oh, no way. It snagged on and then kissed it. They're going to probably shoot this.
Johnny's going to kiss that Paulino. Let's see if Devil's Trucking can kiss it goodbye as he winds up. And the stretch. Devil's Trucking. Coming in
for the shot. This guy's been good today, but rare miss by him on the right side of the ball.
Rare miss. Peculiar situation for Devil's Trucking. They are 2 points away from losing this game. Bocce Bros have a great point out there. They're going to have to do something. They're going to try to shake things up, and they do. And he hits and sticks around a little bit. It's about a 5-foot point, so it's not great, but they do have point.
For those of you who are just joining us, welcome to the... I keep wanting to say the name of this festival, but I would absolutely butcher it, and I would have a Slovenian mob chase after me, which is not unlike Frankenstein's monster. We would have the Kurentovanje Festival. Slovenian, basically it's a spring festival. Great roll-in by Dante Lovell.
Yeah, Tay absolutely loves that one. And they're going to bring out the 3rd ball for Devil's Trucking.
I think they're going to shoot on it. I mean, why not? You still have the point and then another ball. Stevie with a great shot, nicks that out of there, keeps Devil Trucking in the game. Anthony Cugini and Chris Lovell have to throw. Cugini needs to be on here. And that thing's going to stop pretty. And it does. It stops
answers the call. Tucks the ball behind the Pauline as well. Damage control coming here for Devil's Trucking. They're going to try to limit this to a point or steal the point for themselves.
Looks like they're trying to steal it. It's going to break off. It's going to kiss it, and he does it. What a roll-in by Devils Trucking.
That is what the game's all about, folks.
Wow.
You couldn't do it much better. Stole about an 8-inch point. Devils Trucking's back's against the wall, but they are back alive.
I mean, that guy, somebody should take him out to dinner. What a roll.
Take him out, Joe. You seem to be, you seem to pique your interest.
You know, that's not really the way I swing Cody, but he might take an interest in you.
Oh.
Long hair, beautiful mane this kid has. Let me tell you, folks.
All right, Chris is going to try to hit it here.
Chris is going to go for it.
And he
Hey,
hits it
that is a
clean.
great
Wow.
shot by Chris Lovell. That's going to give the game, bring Bocce Bros up to game point here. So they need one more to close this out. And Devils Trucking putting in a valiant effort. Like I said, sometimes this just becomes a dogfight. Cody taking a break. Mike, you want to hop on the mic here? All right, he's going to take a beat as well. So it's just me and you folks. John Panico here to roll. He sends this Boleyn down right here. As you guys can see. Let's see how well he does. Panico looking good. That might end up short. Not as short as the other ones, but that is a solid 2 feet. Something he knows nothing about. Anyway. Yes, Jen, Chris had a fantastic shot. Chris in Ohio 4, Chris has been lights out shooting today, folks. If you've just gotten with us or if you haven't been following for that long, I would say that Chris is probably hitting about 85% today, maybe closer to 90. Good shot by Devils Trucking. That's going to move the Polino kind of in this weird position. Bottom of your screen, but that's still probably a good 12 feet off the back wall. It's going to be about 4 feet to 5 feet off of the left wall on your screen, right wall for the shooters and rollers. Very interesting. They're measuring now, and this is what I was saying. It's so ridiculous when they have to bring this damn measuring tape out for something so long, but it's so critical too. It's a very big part of the game. All right, Devils Trucking to roll. A lot of room here. Speed's looking good. It's a little hot though. It's going to be far. It's still going to be inside, giving Devils Trucking the point, but that thing is probably about a good 6 feet away. Dante Lovell, who has been awesome on the rolls today. That's looking like it's going to be a little short as well. Devils Trucking, talking about what they want to do. It's about 2 feet away. He hit it. You know, Stevie wants to roll in. This guy has been money for them today. Well, maybe not. They're going to talk about it. So the conversation ensues over here. With Devils Trucking talking about it. Again, I mean, Bocce Bros are knocking on the door of a victory right now. So what do you do? You know, if you're a bocce player out there, let me know. How do you play this ball? You got 2 balls left in your hand. You know they have 2. And the Bocce Bros have been lights out. So you're Devils Trucking. You're trying to come back from a 12-5. None of us out here are quitters. What are you doing? They're going to go and shoot for it. I think this is the move here. Let's see. Can they hit it? They do. They hit it. They clear it up. All right. So, from what I can see, Devils Trucking actually has a ball we can't see from the other angle, kind of tucked over here. And I believe that's going to be Devils Trucking point. Anthony Cugini to roll. He's been on it, and that is looking really good. Not bad. That's going to be about 2 feet, maybe 3. Sorry, folks. We had to get a seating arrangement figured out. A critical moment here. Devil's Trucking. Awesome ball. And Chris Lovell is going to have to pick it again. Oh, my God. This guy has been on the money today. He wins it.
Oh, they're done anyway.
13-5. So, fantastic game by the Bocce Bros. Thank you for everybody watching their stream. Jen, your roller's feeling it. We're going to let them roll all day long. Stay with us, folks. Bocce Bros, they're going to be on in shorter and shorter intervals because we are getting down to the final 4 here. This is no joke. Thank you, guys. We'll have the stream on all day, and we'll let you know when the Bocce Bros play again. We're going to switch over. I'm very interested about Court 2, excuse me. So I have to get an update on the score. But Seoul, Cleveland's Alta House Bocce plays, they're playing as well. And I have to I'm sorry, because I don't know everybody, I have to kind of figure out who they're playing. So current score is 10-7. Seoul, Alto House, is winning. They're up and they're rolling really well, but their opponent, Red, sneaks in here. Very good roll. Sorry, folks, just trying to gather all the information I can. Jen, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. For the Bocce Bros, we'll let you know when they're back on. I'm sure you'll get a text. Seoul over here doing a very good job. They're hitting the balls. They're making it work for them. This team is some of the best bocce I've seen been played outside of the Bros today, and Wotilla's. But
Joe, you're doing a great job.
thank you. I don't think. Sorry, folks, if we have some interesting difficulties. It looks like on Court 2, the game has ended. Seoul took the W. Dennis and his team, Eve, Tony, very good. Oh, my God, never mind. They're taping it. They're congratulating each other. There's a lot of confusion. But everybody is looking really good. So, see if we can't update. Court 1, Court 2 are going to start playing again. It's going to be some interesting. We might take a brief intermission, folks. I need to grab a beer. Hey, folks, just so we know, Bocce Bros are playing back-to-back games. They're playing Bad Action on Court 2 here. On Court 1, I have to have it going because we're down to the final 6 teams. So Court 1 is going to be Monacoed Up and Seoul. Now, Monacoed Up and Seoul, I think, are both one-loss teams. But this is the losers bracket here. So these are the champs, and then we'll get the winners bracket. The 2 best teams that have not lost yet will play each other. And then we have a series of games going after that that's going to get a little bit more confusing to play. If you've ever played in a bocce tournament, you kind of know how that works, a double elimination tournament. The winner of the losers bracket will play the second place team in the winners bracket to see if they will go in to the winners bracket. And then they have to play the winner of the winners bracket twice. So if you're joining us now, Bad Action and the Bocce Bros on Court 2.
This one I'm going to have to go over. I'm going to set this down here.
And it's just going to be me here. So if you're annoyed by my voice, I apologize. But here we go. Wow, this is just the shoot around. Billy Batters. God, this guy is like one of my favorite people to talk. He just looks like a movie character. Billy, how are you? There he goes, getting a little chin nod. He's focused, dialed in. Okay, so Monacoed Up, Seoul on Court 1, Court 2. Bocce Bros and Bad Action. I don't think they have ran the Gen. I don't think they've ever ran this deep in the tournament. You're asking the wrong guy. First time here, but by the way they talk about him, everybody seems to be rooting for Monacoed Up. It is kind of like a great underdog story. I'm going to learn a little bit more about it when the players get back and they have an opportunity to just kind of fill me in on everybody's background. If you're in the comments, let me know. Talk to me about the history of this tournament, history of these teams. I'm sure some of these guys have played together for years, almost decades.
You guys play right away?
All right, here we go. We're going to get this started here in a second. John Panico rolling for point, and Seoul rolling for point. So, Seoul on Court B. This is going to be over here. Panico a little bit deep here. Panico's running a little deep on his point shot. Seoul over there. They just finished up their shoot-around, their warm-ups. We will get back in action with them once they start going. They're determining who's who and who's throwing. So, really good roll-up by Bad Action. Red is right next to the Polino. Big fan. Chris Lovell. My God, has he been beautiful today. Chris Lovell shooting 90% today, maybe 90. I think I've seen him miss one, and it might have been early in the morning when he hadn't even had a cup of coffee or a beer yet. Bad Action, though, really good roll up to that Polino. They are keeping it interesting. Anthony Cugini going to shoot now. And he hits it, almost the exact same shot as Chris. All right, Monacoed Up, tossing the Polino out. Looks like Monacoed Up is going to be red over there in Court 1. And again, Bad Action. Bad Action is really making this tough. Dante is going to shoot this one. Hasn't done a lot of shooting today, but in general, very good shooter. very long and straight. He likes to fly the ball and put some air onto it. Here we go. Oh, he does not go with a lot of air there. And he misses to the right of that Polino. Pino rolling right now. He's a little bit outside, but he's going to make it in there. Sharon, your daughter Jenna and Jen carried that team last weekend. Well, I can tell, by the way she's talking. Jen really knows her stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Jenna comes around and maybe they could use a little help, a little substitute action here. Anyway, so it's tough for me to see. But over on court 1, here's the layout. Now, folks, this might be hard to believe. I'm Italian. The colors in the Italian flag are green, white, and red. Bocce balls are green and red. And the man on the mic here is colorblind for red and green. So, kind of unlucky. Great shot by Chris again. I mean, this man is on fire today. Monacoed up, keeping it interesting. That ball is in there. Is that green? So Monacoed up is red. Soul is keeping it in there. I think they only have one, but there could be two. Over there on court 1. There we go. Switch for you. Anthony Cugini hits the Polino, puts it in an interesting spot. Gives bad action the point. You can't really see it, I don't think. But Cugini is probably about 7 feet in front of where that Polino is. Look at this. A lot of talking over there on court 1. John Panico to roll. He is going to try and keep this hot. He goes off the wall. He's going to get some distance here. But is it enough? Can he disrupt? Oh, he does not. He just cannot knock the red out and just rolls right past it. And that's going to force Dante to roll here. That's going to leave them with... If Dante can't get this, they're going to be ballless. And I'm not talking about the bad kind. There it is. Very nice shot. Dante Lovell just has that gentle touch sometimes. Just ask Anthony Cugini. He would know. Justin, we all feel your pain. I'm sure there's a little sarcasm. I feel like this is an A and B conversation. I'll see my way out. Is bad action, breaks it up, doesn't quite benefit them totally. It's going to be Bocce Bros with 1 right now. So, now, that said, bad action. Triv, he's got a ball left. Let's see what he does with that. Soul over there rolling in for point. Court 1, Soul has 3. It's 3-0 on court 1. Soul versus Monacoed up. Soul up 3. And then Bocce Bros just got 1 there. Panico throwing the ball. I gotta tell you, switching these screens is driving me a little nuts. But we're all here. It's for you guys. Panico, great ball over there. Oh, yeah. Keeping it interesting. He's a little bit behind. They're going to shoot. Pino shoots it, hits the Polino, causes some separation, effectively resets the frame. And we'll see what happens here as looks like Mike is going to have to throw this ball. He always, my favorite stance. I mean, this man is consistent back here. Not quite as consistent as Stevie, but he stands in the same, in the same distance every time. Always to the back wall. Every tournament, every time we see him play. And he has a really nice roll there. Just to make some adjustments. I'm going to zoom out here. Here we go. There it is, Dante Lovell. Great ball. Going to leave that in play. A little tough for you guys to see. It's in a tucked in that back corner, or not back corner, excuse me. It's about 2 inches off this left wall. Left wall here. Tripp, he's going to try and shoot this ball out. Actually, he hit the Polino to the back wall, giving bad action 3 points right there. I mean, this is nasty. I mean, that was a very, very good bocce play, a very good strategy. You have to love it. That is what the game is about. Oh, I see Justin Gent. Somebody's always, being colorblind in bocce. I feel like it was just a cruel prank. If you play bocce and you're red-green colorblind, or colorblind in general, you're like, all right, what the hell's going on? Who did this to me and why? What did I do to deserve this? So, Bocce Bros talking strategy. That action has 3 points right now, but the frame's not over, so there could be some disruption here. I'm going to switch cameras so you guys can kind of see. Actually, what I'm really going to do is turn this. We'll put this on frame. Now, look, this is kind of what I was saying. So if you can see back here, those 2 balls that are red, the Polino is immediately to the right of that and back a little bit. So what I'm thinking is that the boys are trying to strategize hitting off that back wall very gently, the Bocce Bros, and they're going to try and just at least get one here, but it's going to be tough. Dante Lovell loves to stand in the way. Here we go. Trying to give us the angle we need. Here we go. Oh, Cugini's going to break it up. And he did some damage, and the ball hit the wall kind of hard, but it didn't go that far. So the Bocce Bros broke up the 3-point opportunity and are now sitting at 1. But bad action, they have something to say of their own. Meanwhile, Court 2, Monaco'd up, scored 2 points, 1 point last frame. Court 1, so the score is now 3-1 over there on Court 1, Court 1, Seoul 3, Monaco'd up 1. The Bocce Bros, Dante Lovell getting very close to me. It's getting a little weird. Bad action, looking good. They could not make it happen. The Bocce Bros have 1 point right now, and Chris Lovell has a ball left to throw. So bad action, all 4 balls. They have a second point. Chris does a light lob. Oh my God. He just hurt his team a little bit, but that's okay. These guys have been on it. And you know what? It's 2 for sure. I think that they just gave up 3 points there. Bocce Bros, bad action. We'll see how this works out for them. Over to court 1. Sorry I haven't been switching the angles up over there. I'm supposed to be broadcasting for the Bocce Bros. It is... Oh, folks, you know what? I misspoke. That gave Bad Action 4 points. So, quick swing of momentum here for Bad Action. They're probably feeling very good. Chris, rare miss for him. Won't happen often. Court 1. Soul to roll for point. The score over there, they scored 1 last time. It is 4-1. Soul up on Monaco, up 4-1. Timmy, I can't tell you how many times I've picked up the wrong colored ball. It's almost embarrassing. Sometimes I'll even throw that ball, and then we're like, well, we got to swap that out. I'm 30 years old, and I'm making mistakes like that. You would think I need to go back to kindergarten. Oh, my God. Dante Lovell with a nice walk. And then Bad Action. Pino, our guy, he goes to hit. Very interesting here. Keeping the Bocce Bros in play. Now, they have point, Bocce Bros, but very good. Opened it up for his team over there. Let's see. Billy over here just rolling it in. He's going to make it. That's going to be a point for Bad Action. Billy Batters, from what I understand, owns a Mayfield smoke shop. Historic business, wonderful area. Look at this. Oh my God, how is this happening? Some shot action happened. I think it was Kujini that shot that. Excuse me, sorry. It was Chris Lovell that shot that. And kind of mixed it up, mixed the bag up a little bit. Changing the Polino has now moved a total of 3 times, excuse me. I think they're going to measure this just for safekeeping. I think Bad Action is in, but they just want to make sure. There we go. Anthony Cugini. Look at that. And oh my God, that's just going to settle in right next to it on the back wall. Sorry, the Polino, you guys can't tell. The Polino's on the back wall. Cugini with a very good shot, and that is going to leave Triv up for Bad Action. Here's the thing. If you're Triv, do I try and hit the Polino to the left? Because on the left, that's 2 points, guaranteed. But it's tucked. The Polino is in the back right side. Here we go. I have the opportunity to show you guys now what we're dealing with here. There we go. So, the Polino is here. Right by that 45-degree angle. Triv goes around. He cannot tuck it in. That is going to be one for the Bocce Bros. And it is game. I mean, look at this. These teams are fantastic. Meanwhile, Monaco'd up. Seoul on the other court. It's going to look like it's Monaco up scored 2 points, so it is 4-3 on court 1.
Right front, kid.
So we have the momentum changing. Curiously, and again, folks, I apologize. I haven't been giving court 1 the love they deserve when I switch angles here. I could probably do it right now, but here we go. So this is Monaco'd up. Our buddy over there, Aldino, he's rolling right now. Love this guy. Met him today. Couldn't ask for just a better soul. Just, great Italian guy. So Sharon, the score on the Seoul court is going to be 4-3. Seoul is up, but Monaco'd up. They just came and grab 2 points. So they're making it interesting. Both games are keeping it kind of tight. Bocce Bros down 4-2 to Bad Action. So, Jen, if you've been listening to us today, we've had this kind of common discussion. There's been a lot of talk in Bocce about bringing back or instilling a shot clock, right? You and your teammates only have so long to discuss the shot you're going to do. And then my question was, well, if I choose to discuss it with my teammate, I can say, hey, look, we're getting close to our 30 seconds. For the hell of it, let's ask for a measurement. When the tape measure comes out, does the shot clock stop? Is there some type of penalty enforced? I mean, of course not, because you can't compromise the integrity of the game in that sense. But can you take advantage of a tape measure? Because tape measuring is for the benefit of both teams. It's really something, it's a necessary part of the game. So what do? Do you put the shot clock in or do you keep it out? Personally, I'm a purist. I say who needs it? But also, when I play golf, I hate the pace of play. And if people are moving slower than me in front of me, I'm probably going to hit into them on purpose. Here we go, Chris Lovell here, taking a shot. Gosh, this kid is good. He is on the money with those shots today, keeping the ball, keeping it open. Bad Action about to take a roll here. So, Monacoed up, rolling on court 1. Sol had a really good roll in for point over there. You can see, and then Monacoed up, they take a shot, which worked out for them. Dante doesn't love that. It's not going to be in. Anthony Cugini, he has Bocce Bros last ball. Sol rolling fast over there. That thing is going to settle down nicely. Close to pin high. Score now 5-3 over there on court 1. 5 Sol, 3 Monacoed up. Pino rolls in for Bad Action. They're going to measure that, I'm sure, just to see what happens. Jen? Speaking of going back to elementary school, we'll have to teach you to read the face of a clock. Just so you know, 12 is at the top, and it doesn't always mean it's midnight. A whiffed shot by Dennis from Sol over there. So, Monacoed up is really putting the pressure on these guys. And let me tell you, everybody is a good bocce player here. But Monacoed up has a nice point sitting in there. Second point is Sol. They want to knock that out for 2. We'll see. AM. Anthony shooting for Sol. Great roll-in by Bad Action here. Chris Lovell obviously going to do his thing. I mean, he's been money tonight. Do you do anything else? Sol goes up 6-3. They made some magic happen just now. All right, here we go. John Panico on the point. Guys, we're having a marital dispute in the comments section here. If you're not watching the comments, actually, we're not. Justin conceded. Smart. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life. And you get a little action on the side from your wife, not from anything else. We're not promoting any extramarital affairs here. The Bocce Bros in bad action on court 2. Soul just shot, hit the ball out on court 1. We are looking interesting here. Soul is really, I mean, you could tell these guys play a lot. You could tell all these guys play a lot, but Soul, they just kind of have this different type of confidence when they go to shoot on the Polino, which is something that was high risk. So here we go, bad action. A little bit interesting change-up going on here. I'm going to switch over to this camera so you guys can see for the Bocce Bros what is going on. We got the ball basically right where Pino's standing. You can kind of see it. So again, Soul, 6'3", and Anthony puts one close. Triv coming around, looking good. What happens? It settled in nicely. I don't know if it's in, though. That is going to go for the eye test. Chris is saying no. If they want to measure, they have the right. Monacoed up, going for the back wall shot, took a bad bounce off that wall and went left instead of right. So Monacoed up in Soul. Polino is almost all the way to the back wall, probably about 1.5 to 2 feet off of it. They're basically shooting to hit that thing, and if you've ever played here, you know that back wall is a little bouncy. Oh, Monacoed up. Can they get lucky? I don't think so. Sorry, guys, but it's not a huge, Soul is not putting massive amounts of points up on Monacoed. They're kind of chipping away. Its score over there is 7-3 Soul. Look at this Dante Lovell kind of trying to make something happen here. Oh my God, and he just lets that thing rest in there. He played off the 45-degree angle on the left-hand side. Very good roll. Here we go. Cugini's going to try and do the same thing, but I don't. Oh my God. He crept it in there. Look at this. So, all of a sudden, the game changes, and now we have some real stuff happening over on court 2 with the Bocce Bros. Panico is going to roll. Let me adjust these scores here and change these. Let's go. The score is now 5-4. Bocce Bros got 3 there because of Anthony and Dante's excellent playing. John Panico rolling for point. He's going to be short again. I know that's going to eat up at him, and you could tell by his demeanor. You say the hand goes out. He says, "What the fuck just happened?" I think he needs to eat more beef, but get some pounds on him. Maybe hit the weight room. Here we go. Look at this. Bad action. Oh my God, if they didn't hit. Bad action. Just kind of a tough break on that one. So, bad action. It's getting interesting.
And I'll join.
Sorry, folks, if you heard that. Not exactly family friendly, but here we go. Bad action. Keeping it interesting. The Bocce Bros kind of figuring out, what do we do? Gonna have Cody come back in and join me. It's exhausting talking all this much. Cody, a little vision impaired right now. He's sitting well below the railing, but he's gonna be a sport. Dante, so bad action is in. Dante Lovell's gonna roll slow, try and play off this wall here, and that is gonna work out well.
Yeah, Tay's gonna love that. There's a little window. It's gonna be a tough hit for Pino here, but let's see if he can execute.
Pino struggled against Matias, but starting to make a stride here. Really coming back. Cugini wants the wall just like Dante.
Cooch looks a little heavy. Let's see if it'll slow up in that heavy stuff, and it does. Great ball. Great ball by Cooch.
Good ball by Cooch. Move some things out.
He tucked it around, so it's not an easy place to hit. They're going to elect to roll on it.
Triv also wants the wall. He's going with a more gentle approach. Let's see if it dies or if it carries. And it carries.
Yeah, Triv ended pin high usually does it, so Chris is going to have to hit this out.
And here we go again. Chris Lovell, money on the shots tonight. Oh! By the way, folks, if we're not watching, huge change of momentum here on court 1. Seoul gaining a lot, Monaco up just scored 3 points, making it 7-6 Seoul. But that is always a huge confidence booster. Court 2, Bocce Bros bad action. They're measuring. They have no other options because these guys, they are in love with the tape measure. Oh my God, this poor girl just fell right next to me. Can't really see what's going on. Bocce Bros clearly excited about something. They just scored a point, so that's going to make this game. I want to say that they may have scored 2 points there.
Yeah, no, Chris did. Big hit and stick from Chris Level there. They got 2 points on that frame.
7-4. Here we go, switching angles.
Panico's going to roll a peach right up
Yeah, that.
the alley there. It's going to be about 1 foot
Little
left
long.
of the Paulino. A little long.
Not bad, though. And they hit that out.
No hesitation. Pino goes ahead and deletes that green ball. Red point.
So, green to throw. Dante Lovell. Big shot. Triv. Man, they are keeping this open. They are really fighting now. They want the win. Bad action is thirsty. Cugini, though, strutting up with confidence, and he's going to love that. He knew it as soon as it left his hand. They are kissing cousins right there.
Yeah, that's a big ball from Cugini. Red has 2.
Bad action with another shot. And Billy Batters, this man he is just the villain for them today.
Now, we are in a very interesting situation here because green has 3 balls in the back wall. Red has 3 balls in the middle of the court. Red has 3 points. Wherever green puts this ball, red will probably elect to hit it.
Oh, Chris went for the roll.
Chris rolled.
And he is
that
short.
Is kind of an easy hit because he left the ball short. Let's see what red can do here.
I know.
He did leave a teasing situation here where red can easily roll in for 2, but if they like to hit, they can easily get 4, so we'll see what they do.
I mean, do they move it? How do they get 4? Just by moving it slightly back into the... our left.
If he hits the green ball and the green ball goes
Oh,
to the back
all the
wall
way
and
back,
red sticks
yeah.
around a little bit, red will have 4 balls in play. Green has all their balls in the back wall, so we'll see what they do.
See, that's why we have Cody on here. He's a master strategist in Bocce, been playing a long time, knows exactly what he's talking about. I'm like Al Michaels. He's like Michael Strahan. He knows the game from the inside.
They do elect to hit. We have Michael Capolo back there.
Cody, Jen Hardy says hello.
Jen Hardy, how you doing today? Love to see the chat lighten up. We'll try to interact as much as possible.
Yeah, we're going to keep that up. It does tend to distract me sometimes from what's really happening in Court 1, which, by the way, Monacoed up, tied it up. It's going to be Seoul 7, Monacoed up 7. Very good games we have here. What do we have going on? I mean, if you're Triv, no.
It's Capolo with the last ball, and I think he's going to go ahead and hit this.
Yeah, he is. Let's see what happens. I mean, they have one locked up.
No, he's going to go ahead and roll. They're going to try to take a modest 2 points.
Oh, no,
they had a
that's
big
looking
opportunity.
fast, but is it going to die on time? It is. That's going to be 2.
They will take 2 red.
Hey, look at that.
And
Like I
Bocce Bros, 2 points is not, horrible, but they did kind of dodge a bullet. There was an opportunity to give up 4 there. They limited the damage, so 7-6 Bocce Bros.
All right, folks, sorry about that. We just want to make sure that everything has been zoomed out so you can see everything. And Polino is going to be a little deep. It is in. It's just deep for us. We can't really see that, unfortunately. Oh, bad action with a good roll. Let's see if it tucks into the right. Not really, but they're going to... Anthony Cugini is going to tell Chris to shoot on this.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough ball to beat, so they're going to go ahead and elect to try to hit that out. Hit that out and see if they can shoot things up a little bit here.
There is that man again. Oh, my God. Mama, there's that man. He has just been on fire with these shots tonight. Whatever he took before this, we're going to have to test him for it. Another one. Billy, I think he decided to use the wall here. It's still in.
Yeah, Billy left it pin high. It's about 4 feet away from the Paulino, though. He doesn't love it, but we'll see if that point stands.
Meanwhile, Anthony loves the shot or the roll for Seoul, and I think Seoul takes 3 points there. So Seoul 10, Monacoed up 7, but Monacoed up has been good coming back from the other end. Panico, he sneaks it past. Not exactly what he's going. So what I think is happening here, they're not really used to this left break. It hasn't been accounted for. Perhaps walking on the quarter line has changed some of the dynamic of how this is rolling. And Dante, he's going to use the wall. So this is going to come off the wall. It's going to start heading left, but then it's going to sit perfectly right in front of that Polino, and then that's going to force bad action to take a shot.
Yeah, that's a big ball from Tay. Pino winds up, and Pino misses, so Tay's ball will stand. Bocce Bro point.
Yep, Nick, absolutely right. We know the games. You guys know the game. You got to play to your players' strengths here. So there we go, Triv. He's going to try and creep that in there, and it's looking good. Oh my God, he almost had it.
Wow.
Triv
That was a hell of
stole
a
that point.
I will say he read the court very well there.
A little too much pace. He might have had that, but good effort.
Kujini, he's going to try and get 2.
Cugini coming in hot. Let's see what he does.
Hot. He's going off the wall. He's trying to do exactly.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! And the Bocce Bros go up for another 2. This is just a battle. It's a trade of 2 points per piece. Let's see what's going on here. Anyway, so we got Seoul and Monacoed up coming down here. As you guys can see, they're going to look at this. They might stick it. We say stick, measure, whatever you guys want to call it. But here we go, going back the other way. Oh my God, we lost the Bocce Bros. There we go. Sorry about that. So, Bocce Bros. John Panico coming down. He's a pointer. Great shot. Pino's got a shot going. So, we see the pull-in on the left side, right side of your screen.
Yeah, very nice hit there from Pino. Didn't get enough of it. Green keeps the point, but he definitely shook things up. So, frame's wide open. Red's rolling in, and he rolls a peach.
Oh my God.
Tough
Good
ball to
ball.
beat. Let's see what the Bocce Bros try to do here. They'll probably try to hit that out.
They're going to talk about it. These guys, we know, like cackling hens, they love to talk.
Yeah, making the right call is so important.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot of ways, going about each shot, but you want to play to each other's strengths. So, Chris has been hot. I expect they'll stick with him. Let's see what they decide.
We'll find out in just a moment. This guy said, I joke, folks, but I said it earlier. Strategy that's the key difference in talent here. You see the teams that communicate the best. Those are the teams that make it to the final 6, final 4, last 2 pairing. So, it looks like Chris is going to shoot. Oh my God, rare miss for him. All right.
Bocce Bros are probably going to have to roll in here. Not a great situation, but wow, look at that.
Don't let it
ball.
get to you, brother.
Steals the point for Bocce Bros.
Who was that?
That was the Tay.
Dante Lovell. Oh my God. Now it's interesting because it looks like there's 2 points for maybe 3, but
It's 2 red at the moment. Green still has a ball. Cugini's going to try to kiss this off the back wall and tuck it right into that Paulino.
here we go. Sorry, folks, the camera isn't as steady from this angle just because I got to hold it upright with my hand.
Okay.
Sits it nicely.
Okay.
And that's it. I mean, they keep putting points on. And we got Billy Batters. This man, he's dangerous. Is he going to be the villain he's been all day?
Now, Red's going to take an angle here where if they can chip Green out, they may be able to get 2 or 3 points. If they miss the chip on the green, they stick around and get 1.
Look at this man, the face of determination, has the tongue out like Jordan. I don't know.
Misses Green, but he might have enough
Is he in?
for a red point there. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and take a look at
Yeah.
this.
I'm going to grab the tape. From our angle, it looks, it is, and they give it to him. They're
Bad
going to say,
action got 1 point there. So that'll bring our score to 9-7 Bocce Bros. Bad action with the Paulino.
there's Dante Lovell. He doesn't shower. So, sorry. Back over.
Alan!
Seoul. Sorry, folks. Seoul and Monaco'd up. Score is 12-7 now. Seoul is up. Monaco up. They were hanging in there. They kept it interesting. Mike over here, he's pointing for bad action.
Bad action is going to blow that past the Paulino. The door is wide open for the Bocce Bros.
This is driving me crazy.
John
There we go.
Panico does have point, but he left plenty of room. The frame is still wide open. Bad Action's going to take another look to see
where your camera cuts off. That is just, the Polino is just behind that. So on the bottom hand of the screen right here, Polino's just about, from your view, it's probably about a foot southeast off the screen.
Yeah, Bad Action goes ahead and
really
rolls
nice roll.
a
And
very
that is going
good
to
ball
stop
there.
pin high, almost pin high.
So Bocce Bros are going to have to hit this one out.
So I don't know if you guys can see. Chris Lovell back on it. He had one bad one, but he is back in the money.
Bad Action flirting with danger. They do ricochet off of green and claim that point. It's a pretty decent point, about 2.5 feet.
And folks, we wrapped up over on court 1. We are back over to the Bocce Bros now, going solo. Court 1, Seoul took the win. Anthony Cugini misses inside left of that red.
So Tay's going to roll in, try to play some damage control here. Maybe he can steal a point.
Can he get it there?
It looks perfect.
Oh, there it is.
Wow. Good
Shame
ball,
on
Tay.
me for doubting Dante Lovell.
Pino playing cleanup for Bad Action here.
He wants it. That's going to be a point. If he gets it, he hit his own.
He hits just about everything. And that is an interesting end to that frame. Let's see.
I think that's still one red.
One red, Bad Action. So Bocce Bros lead 9-8. Or excuse me, the score is 10-8, Bocce Bros.
Sorry, folks, we forgot to mark that last point. We see
John Panico, straight up the gut. He leaves about a 2-foot teaser there for Bad Action.
a little bit of a shorter Pauline for Panico.
And Pino is going to elect to hit this.
And he hits it. Pino has been very good this round as well. So, to keep this in perspective, 2 balls are off. You can't see. But green is technically in. So, it will be up to Mike, their pointer, always standing in the back. And, man, this man is nothing but consistent. He is very good speed from all the way back there. Cody, I think the strategy for him is he's like, if I'm always in the back of the court, I never have to constantly readjust depending on what court I'm at. Unless, of course, you play at the Abruzzi Club. Oh, Chris Lovell.
Chris has been red hot and continues to be red hot with a big hit and stick there down the stretch of this game. Trying to capture that momentum to seal the deal. Let's see what Bad Action can do to respond to that.
And Billy comes in. That's looking really good. Is it going to be hot? No, it's going to park in there. Cugini, he's going for the shot. Wow. He hits red out. Cugini giving the Bocce Bros 3 2-points now.
Let's go, Don.
Here's a question. Triv, he is the only ball left. Now he's going to really make this tight.
Yeah, the issue for Red right now is no matter where this ball lands, Tay is looking to hit this ball. He wants to lay it on green. He misses green a little bit. It's a decent ball, but I think Tay's going to go ahead and try to take a hit to end the game here.
Yeah, and I can see it in Tay's eyes. He wants this. He wants to knock this thing out and stick that ball. Let's see how he approaches this. That was
Tay
it. That's the
hits
game.
and sticks for the
Bocce
win.
Bros. Dante Lovell, big stick at the end there. Big shot. The Bocce Bros will be on again soon. 2 great games we just saw. Next, it is Seoul versus the Bocce Bros. And if you guys haven't seen this tournament last year, Seoul lost to the Bocce Bros in the championship. Give me a couple minutes, guys. I'm going to take a big break. Yeah.
Take it fine.
Folks, on Bocce Bros versus Seoul is Court 2 on your right-hand side. And then we have Wotilas. And they're taking down, I'm not really sure. But this is Joe Sperano. I am signing off, ladies and gentlemen. Guest here. You guys enjoy. I will be taking off for the rest of the day. Have a great one. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, well, that one's not cracked. That one's fine. But like this one right here could have spilled. I just want to make sure the lights on.
Hey, Ted. Just heads up. I'm heading out. Lights are on. Stream's going. And we'll see you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side of your screen is the winner's bracket championship. On the right-hand side is the loser's bracket. Unfortunately, everybody who is playing on the court are the only people here, so we cannot have any announcers for the semis and the championship game. If you are local and want to run down here and call the game, come on by. Again, if you are listening, you're going to be paying attention. Do your best to chat amongst yourselves on what the score is. I'll try and come by and let you guys know. Thanks.
Pick me up, Chris. Go ahead. Hey, Anthony. What was the name? He had the right shot. That would have stuck around if he taken the lead.
What's Doug Carter? What's Doug Carter's name?
Upset strong.
If you guys are curious, on the left-hand side is the winner bracket. Upson Strong is currently beating Watilla's Bakery 3-1.
I don't.
I'm keeping.
I mean, I like you kicking me over.
I'm keeping this mic on because people like the sound. Just be cognizant of that. The mic is on.
How does it go fucking left? Look at the fucking line.
Maybe bring it your other one too. Hey, how much? How much of those reds got to move? Chris, you good with that? Chris, 45. Are you good with that? Wrong way.
It looks like it. I mean, it's still a measurement, but it looks like